So many roads to choose. We start out walking and one to one. We've only just begun.
Compelling episode of Essence of Zen After Dark. My name is Zen Okami, host of Essence of Zen After Dark. I'm joined today by none other than the Magnifico of all the fairies, the Lord and Darth, the Sith and everything of the Dark Demise, the ruler of Cthulhu himself, the man of the hour, Lewis, that Mexican with a K who loves waffles, Sandoval.
Hi.
I'm sorry, doing the intro for you will never get old, I swear. It won't.
How you been, Zane? How you been? How's your break?
It was okay. It could have been better. I had the entire week off. A lot of that week was spent doing like work that I probably shouldn't have been doing because college is not supposed to be done over breaks. But
understood.
Yeah. However, I ate a lot of food. Had some good food. Oh man, like some mac and cheese and some dressing. Oh my goodness. Thanksgiving? Oh. I'm sorry, man, but the dressing, the mashed potatoes, and the mac and cheese, those are the main three. I swear. Forget the turkey. I can just go with the mac and cheese and dressing. But how about your break?
Turkey for like 1 hour, and I think I had like stuffing for like days. Stuffing and mashed potatoes.
If anyone is trying to go vegetarian, I'm telling you, not vegan, but vegetarian is the difference. Mac and cheese, dressing, potatoes. Those are the only three things you will ever need in life. I promise you this.
I'll be the heaviest vegetarian.
Well, I'm also I am a vegetarian, but I do partake in pork, beef, chicken, lamb. You know what? I'm lying. I'm not a vegetarian at all. Like, at all. Anywho, though, what's going on at EoZ, Lewis?
More upgrades. Particularly just infrastructure upgrades. Trying to get the deployment setup down. The only new change that viewers might see over the last stretch of the end of the year is a new holiday theme. Yay! So hopefully that'll get pushed out soon.
Yeah. Oh, if viewers out there have not yet seen the site, I did push a live update over the break. It adds a few more pages and removes some of the links to the pages that weren't yet functional. So just some small stuff that's been sprinkled around like some fairy dust because I'm magic like that. I would also like to preface, I am exhausted, I'm tired, so I may be a little loopy this podcast. I'm going through some finals, and I still got some more finals to do. So just keep that in mind as I showcase my wackiness, zaniness, and craziness. Anywho's, Lewis, tell me what's going on in the world of the Google Android mobile operating system.
Oh man, the Googles got hacked. Dun
Again?
dun dun. Oh, again. This time the malware was called Gooligan. It was given by a company. What company gave it? Yeah, can't remember anymore. Anyway, the malware did something interesting. I was expecting like your account security to be like or your credit card to be used, bot stuff with, but it turns out all the hackers wanted was for you to rate things on the store to 5 stars. It would basically go around downloading third-party applications for you, and it's estimated that the hackers ended up winning about thousands of dollars through affiliate deals and whatnot. But don't fret, only Android 4 and 5 got affected.
Yeah.
So if you're running, latest, which is 6, and
Nougat!
what is Nougat? Nougat is what,
Yeah.
7, right? Yeah, you should not be affected. So if your phone's older than 2 years, you might need to worry. 1 year should be good for the most part. I believe most carriers end up rolling out updates.
It's also important to preface that you can go to places like checkpoint.com. I believe they have a URL up with gooligan.checkpoint.com,
That's
which
what
you
it
can.
was.
Huh?
Checkpoint security. I was trying to remember who dubbed it Gooligan. It was Checkpoint security.
Oh, it was them. Okay. I didn't even know that. But yeah, you can go to gooligan.checkpoint.com and you can input your email address and see if you are affected by the malware. And if you are, you can learn about how to get rid of it, clean your device, and etc. And I mean, hey, these things happen, especially with Android, and it's not like one of these. Oh no, it's an Android thing. Oh, I gotta like just jump ship. By all means, if you want to get to a more secure device, something that's more locked in, that's your prerogative. But when you have a platform as open as Google, or not Google, but Android, these things are bound to happen.
Yep. Definitely more often than the apples.
Dim apples. Though, I'm sorry, I can't start thinking about the touchscreen virus on the iPhone 6, the last gen, but that's besides the point. So yeah, go and check to see if you're affected if you run anything lower than Android 6.1 or 6.0, and get checked out. Also, I would like to preface: it's a weird day in society when hackers affect millions of Android phones, and all they wanted was to get, like association dollars from like third-party links and rating apps.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think a lot of people would notice immediately that their phones are compromised if that's all it was doing.
Right. Like it's genius. They're not they're being unethical, but not so unethical. It's like,
I think it was discreet enough for most people not to notice for a while.
Gotta get that Wireshark, man. Know what's going on your device. Know what's going on your device. Moving on. So how many people out there, how many lovely, lovely listeners enjoy turning on your computer, maybe something that's hooked up to your TV like your PS4 or Xbox One, turning to Netflix, calling either your boyfriend or your girlfriend over and having a nice night of Netflix and chill? Well, guess what,
uh,
Lewis?
what's that?
They can Netflix and chill anytime they want, even without internet access.
Yo, I heard you like going offline. Yeah, I don't know where I was gonna go with that.
Yo,
I
son.
was like, all right, go, just Lewis, just roll the punches. You're going with the joke. And just blank out.
And that's why Lewis is known to be the most successful comedian of all. So what is going on with Netflix allowing downloads with their system?
So, if I actually don't know if it's available on your laptop. I believe it's only on mobile devices, but
What?
I've yet to check the application. Because I don't know if you've noticed that Netflix has a Windows Store port as well.
I did not actually.
Yeah, well, they have a Windows Store port, but I don't know if it's affected here. I'll have to check it out actually as we speak. But on the mobile ports of Netflix, if you have the most up to date version, you'll notice that if you hit the little hamburger icon, you'll now have like a little section that says offline material. And basically, you could download select titles for offline viewing. As of right now, you only have basically Netflix originals available for download. But Netflix is saying there's more to come, which is pretty cool because this has been like an option that uh, customers have asked for like a while now. I believe it's been years now. Their wishes have come true. Christmas has come a little early this year.
You're welcome, America. I'm Santa Claus.
I mean, Netflix does have like the red thing going on as a theme, so I mean, kind of works out.
Oh my goodness, we have Alana in the chat who is stating, and I quote, "I'm not Netflix and chilling with a man that doesn't have internet access. I've got standards."
Just gonna, download, use my family's account, and just borrowing off of. Oh, to answer that question, there is no offline section for the Windows Store port. Looks like it's only on mobile.
That's sad. I mean, I kind of understand why. So, like, a lot of people may want more of the Netflix series to be downloadable, but a lot of people have to remember that Netflix is in agreements, contracts, and deals with the people who make content for, or at least on Netflix. The reason why we have mostly Netflix originals being able to be downloaded is because they belong to Netflix. They can do that. If you have, say, what's this show that's on Netflix? Vampire Diaries. I'm not sure if that's on Netflix or not. I don't know.
I think there's on Netflix.
Okay. I only said Vampire Diaries 'cause it was on TV not too long ago, like 30 minutes ago. But if that would likely not be downloadable because the people who own Vampire Diaries in terms of like the network, like CBS or who own? I think it's CBS. I don't know. Would be like,
I don't know.
I don't want someone to be able to download this and put it out to be pirated. But Netflix is like, yeah, our content, we don't care, bro. Let's go for it.
You can guess Viacom. I feel like Viacom owns everything.
Viacom, yeah, it does. Like it almost
Because
has my
Viacom
soul.
it owns like Universal Pictures. It owns Nickelodeon. It owns MTV. A whole bunch of other things. They own quite a lot.
We should blackmail them.
Which reminds me, like, on a more off-topic stretch, that Disney owns ESPN. I'm always forgetting that.
Wait, whoa! Run that baby one more time.
No, Disney owns ESPN.
Seriously?
Remember they bought it back? They bought it back like years ago. Or I want to say years ago, maybe like a year or two ago. Actually, I don't know if you've heard, but they've been struggling to keep subscribers on ESPN lately, according to ESPN, and according to Disney, ESPN is actually like a good chunk of their income now. Well, it used to be. It turns out ESPN has now become a drain, where it's ending up costing more than it is to upkeep them, and they're like trying desperately to keep ESPN afloat.
All them Surface Pros, man. All them Surface Pros.
Uh, People are rumoring and saying that it's because like ESPN or some of the hosts on ESPN have been like talking politics too much, and people are kind of tired of that because ESPN is supposed to be like their escape. And if they talk about politics, people are like, they just turn off the channel or don't bother watching it, and so according to some people, that's the reason why they're seeing like a drop in what is the subscribers. But like some of the people in CNN are saying like, no, it's because people are cutting the cord. No one wants to pay like for premium content, so they're just cutting the cord.
But put all that aside though. But Lewis, Disney,
yeah,
like Disney, like Little Princesses and Pixar animation movies, Disney.
Yeah, yep,
And ESPN, as in football and sports.
yep.
Look, what the hell? What kind of world am I living in when Disney owns ESPN?
I mean, Disney also owns what is it, Lucas now, the Lucas Arts or Lucas Entertainment. I forget what their official name is. The Star Wars people.
Yeah, but Lucasfilm or LucasArts. But that kind of makes sense though, because when you have Disney, who has like a long history in the past of being anti-Semitic and racist, and you have LucasArts that's like Star Wars, where you promote incestual relationships with brothers and sisters. I mean, what? You know what? Let me start before I get like a lawsuit.
That took a different turn. I was like, oh. Oh, by the way, I found a more complete list of what Viacom owns. Viacom owns BET.
Oh my
They
God.
own CMT. They own Comedy Central, MTV. We already noticed MTV too, by the way, in case you didn't know. MTV University, MTV Classic, Nick at Night, Nick Jr., Nickelodeon, Nicktoons, Spike, T-Nick, TV Land, and VH1.
So essentially, the entirety of television networks.
Oh, and then it also turns out that they own Paramount Pictures. I guess I was wrong to say Universal. I might be thinking of Comcast and Epix, the Epix movie channel. So they own quite a lot.
You know, the funny thing is, this isn't even on our topic list, and I'm kind of glad that we did talk about it. But like, I just get a little bit depressed at how much these conglomerates are like just owning everything, and it's just like, oh.
If you I mean, now that you know this though, like if you ever look at a TV package thing, I noticed that the channels are grouped together. It's more of like by Big Brother network, as opposed to like, oh, why don't I get this channel? But I get that channel. Well, it depends on the sort of deals that they cut with Viacom and CBS and all the like, which I think like if you like follow the rabbit hole, you like how much one company owns. Like TechCrunch, I believe, is owned by NCBS. No, TechCrunch is owned by AOL.
Wow.
And AOL is owned by Verizon, basically a telecom company. So basically, it's just like telecom and news networks, basically, that own the majority of entertainment. If you follow like the
Lewis, I don't even know what you think anymore, man. Like,
let's see, CNET, I think is CBS. CNET.com. CNET is a part of. I can't find.
okay, you keep looking while I grab my cyanide pills.
Yeah, but anyway, there are lots of invisible strings that are interconnected. And as you follow them, things start to make more and more sense.
You know what, Lewis? I think the top hierarchy of all television networks are owned by one thing.
A squirrel?
No, even worse, Lewis. It's been hinted at for years now. We didn't want to pay attention because no one wants to take the History Channel seriously anymore. Aliens.
Illuminati. Oh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Why does that make so much sense now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm making myself laugh.
We're
Kids, listen, out in the real world, it doesn't matter if you tell a joke and nobody laughs. If you tell a joke and you laugh at your own joke, it's worth it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Oh.
Whoa.
What?
What? AT&T owns Time Warner?
They bought it?
Or AT&T is one more.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, really? HBO is a division of Time Warner? Interesting. And isn't Comcast a division of Time Warner?
I do believe so.
More strings. More strings.
The illusion of competitive markets when it's not really competitive markets. Anyway, moving on to technology of now. What is to now? Of technology of today and now. Apparently, Fitbit is trying to buy Pebble.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't think the exact numbers are known yet, or at least when I last checked. But I think it was somewhere between like 34 and 40 million is what Fitbit apparently claimed. And after reading the article a bit, it turns out that Pebble is actually in a hole right now, according to Fitbit. Yeah, Fitbit is saying that the 40 million would barely cover their debts that Pebble currently has. So it sounds like they're not doing so great. And Fitbit's trying to basically going in for the kill before there's nothing to kill.
But how? Like the Pebble is one of the most successful kickstarting projects ever, and it was actually one of the best quote-unquote smartwatches for the longest. What the hell did they do?
I don't know. But apparently this isn't the first time though they've got an offer to be bought out. Back in 2015, Citizen, the watchmakers, they're trying to buy them for even more. Like it was more than 10 times than Fitbit is offering right now. Citizen back then in 2015 was offering 740 million as opposed to the 40. That's
wow.
And then after that, Intel offered 70 million to them before the release of the Pebble 2.
This is crazy. I'm reading it here about how they laid off 25% in March of their staff, and apparently the CEO blamed the debt on being too cautious of an outlook from VCs focused on tech as the primary reason for letting 40 of Pebble's staffs go. And I'm wait, is VC short for like version control, or I don't know?
No, Vice. I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, it's Vice Chief President. No, that doesn't match. I was like, no, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know what VC is.
Look, I love abbreviations more than anybody, but my goodness, sometimes don't abbreviate. Business V.
As long as I can find his venture capital.
Yeah. I mean, that could semantically make sense in that context, but I don't.
I guess I thought you said like VP. I was like, oh yeah, Vice President. I was like, oh, I guess I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I just find that sad, man. Because again, Pebble was like one of the golden one of the golden children of Kickstarter. A successful plan, a successful run, very well backed. They got the products out on time. Maybe because they tried to put too much quality control in the Kickstarter project. It costed them too much in the long run, but that's a troubling sign for things of all Kickstarter projects in total.
On the bright side, think of it this way: Pebble, a Fitbit company.
Maybe.
I think, or maybe, hopefully, if they do end up buying them, they won't completely butcher everything to the Pebble. They'll take aspects of it, maybe keep it as its own line, and then just upgrade the fitness parts of it. Maybe upgrade the algorithms, their sensors and whatnot, and make it more Fitbit-ish. Or maybe Fitbit is trying to move out of the just all fitness category and move into just a smartwatch category in general. See if they could extend their audience.
Yeah. I mean, like
either way.
Personally, I'd keep the line. I'm all. I don't know, man. Like the same thing. We had a discussion in one of the previous podcasts about like the Google Pixel and the Google Nexus stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people saying they kill off or Pixel is killing Nexus. Where I think it'd be better if they kept the Nexus as the budget affordable Google phones and having the Pixel be the not so affordable premium phones. I think Fitbit could do the same thing if they did buy Pebble. You can have the Pebbles be the same thing, the Pebble that everybody wants, the low-cost smartwatch that actually does something, and this time in color. And just keep the Fitbits for more just specifically their physical workout routine monitoring. I don't know.
And to me, that stands out the most about the Pebble watch, it's the fact that the battery lasts so long as compared to other rivals. For instance, the Android watches, the Samsung ones, and I think LG, the Moto watch. How they only last about a day, but however, the Pebble watch lasts you about a week on a single charge.
Yeah.
Because I think they use like e-ink, which amazing.
It's super low power. Also, Alana, when I say no abbreviations, I don't mean things like K. I mean things in context of a long article where they give you no context of what something means. Everyone know what K means. This is, unless you're talking about like K diamonds or K jewelry. Every kiss begins with K. We're not sponsored by
I was like,
K.
you're gonna get flagged right now. I'm sorry, this video contains content from K Jewelers.
I mean, if they want to sponsor us, by all means, I wouldn't mind. But
just garble, ruin the algorithm. Garble. Can't catch this, Google.
I mean, apparently YouTube is having algorithm issues as it is. I mean, with all the whole drama going, YouTube is like going through some punching bags lately. Like,
Or Google is a punching bag lately, or YouTube.
YouTube specifically, but sort of kind of Google too.
Dang.
Well, another punching bag in media lately. Perfect segue. Perfect freaking segue. The video game No Man's Sky from Hello Games.
They're still around?
Yeah.
Thought they were buried already.
They refuse to quit, Lewis. So, two things with them. They recently released a new update for the game. It's free, and it's called the Foundations Update. And it adds things like base building, some bug fixes, some extra options in the settings menu so you can fine-tune and tweak your performance and game things better now. There's like freighters of giant ships you can now dock in, but it's still kind of meh in terms of that aspect. So even Kobe agrees. Kobe is getting angry at Hello Games. It's okay, Kobe.
He's like, it's not enough. It's not enough. More.
It's a good start, but they have a lot. Kobe, it's a good start. It's a good start. No, I don't. No, it's
Guess
not
find
fair.
the middle ground.
But it's
It's not Byler selling Zane. Gotta give another offer. Come back when you got something better, sir.
uh, I'm sorry, I love Kobe, man. It's a cool dog. It's a good start, but like they have so much more to do, so much more to go, and they're still not yet talking to the community as much as they should. And a lot of people are still pissed about that, especially ruling it. No, everybody's still pissed, Kobe. There's a company that looks into marketing for certain companies and like products, and a lot of people wanted Hello Games to be fined for false marketing, Kobe, false marketing. The game on Steam, and apparently they were cleared. They were cleared, and no, they were cleared.
Or maybe I don't know. False marketing things are always interesting to me. False marketing cases, because maybe like the marketing team was amazing, but the dev team sucked. You know?
Yeah.
You know, it's like maybe one of those things that they were planning on doing, but the dev team just kind of didn't pull their weight, where the marketing team was like outstanding.
Well, that was kind of thing. Like they had videos on the Steam storefront for the game that showcased like these awesome planets with giant worms going through the sand and epic space battles, and nothing is really on that grand of a scale. And everyone's just like, "Where are these things? They're not there. They're not in the game. That's false marketing." And apparently, because technically the game is procedurally generated, so the odds of that happening is like can be super slim. So it's sort of kind of a true state. I don't know, but
This is where you just pull it off like the drug companies do, where like you see those just going on, and they have like tons of like wording in small letters as it, like, you know, pass through scenic transitions.
yeah.
And then at the end, they have like the guy that talks really fast and says everything like, "Nope, nope, you covered everything you needed legally. This is your fault. You can't sue us. You knew the side effects."
Like just a big old sign that says "Nope." I don't know, man. Like I played the Foundation update. It's one thing I don't like about it is the base building is neat. It's cool. But you can only have one base. That's horrible. Sorry.
Just get another computer and install the mask on there and problem solve, Zane. Why you gotta make the world difficult?
Because I got first world problems, Lewis.
Maybe it's okay. I know how you feel. No need.
In other news, I picked up the Black Friday limited edition like new Nintendo 3DS, the one with like the Mario etchings on it.
Oh, that's what you meant by N3DS. Like, what's that? I thought it was
Yeah.
a new Nintendo product.
Nah, so you know, it's just because I don't like saying new 3DS because new can also just mean I got a brand new 3DS.
Noon, you got. I just hate things throwing new in front of it.
Oh no, they should have literally called this the Ned.
The Ned?
Yeah, because like, you know, new, like N for new, then you have 3 and then DS. The 3 is like a backwards E, you know, elite speak. So N3DS, Neds. No?
I didn't know. That's actually what they went with.
Okay, maybe I suck in marketing. I don't know.
I mean, the marketing team. Oh, that's pretty cool. They have a Galaxy style one.
Yeah.
I didn't want to buy one, but that's pretty cool.
I think April actually bought the Galaxy style XL.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should get a black one. Maybe we can all just play.
If you do, share your friend code with me, cause like I'm really enjoying it. Well, I'm enjoying parts of it. So like I picked up Pokemon Sun, Bravely Default, and I picked up Monster Hunter, but I picked up the wrong one.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted the Monster Hunter Generations, but I got
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hunter Ultimate 4 because there's so many Monster Hunter games I could not remember which one was the latest one. Oh. Oh well. So yeah, so if
That was, I think that's the quickest change of emotions I've ever seen you like or heard you gone through. So it's like, dang. Oh well.
I learned from the best, Lewis. That's you. uh,
You're
but
becoming a dangerous influence.
you are, man. You are. So yeah, I have a friend code. So I'll probably be posting that on social media like Twitter or something. I don't know. So friend me. And last bit of gaming news. Path of Exile has released their 2.4 or 2.5 update, which brings upon a new league, and that league is Breach. And the Essence of Zen, Essence of Gaming stream team, that's myself, Pyrana, Halukane, Clordok, and D. Wilbur, will be testing it out this Sunday on Twitch, Beam, and YouTube Gaming. Sunday, 3:30 Eastern Time. So be there or be square, you dirty bastards. Why are you typing "We are the entertainment"? Oh,
We have nothing else to offer.
oh. Actually,
We are.
there was entertainment news I wanted to talk about. I just can't remember what that news was. I guess we'll go take a quick break, and I'll try for the life of me to remember what. Oh, I do remember. Uh,
No,
but,
Kobe, this is his normal behavior.
is Kobe giving you the concerned parent face?
He's giving me the sleepy dog face.
Oh. But yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes, so stay tuned, stay sharp. No, we won't have ads this week because I kind of misplaced my ad files, so you'll get those on the playback later. are back live. During our break, we had a nice conversation as we ascended to the clouds to face a giant dragon on Mount Cthulhu of Mount Kilimanjaro. I swear, the spiritual awakening that me, myself, and Lewis experienced while doing battle with said dragons. No, we're not on drugs. We're not. At least Lewis is not. I plead the fifth.
What?
Huh?
Huh? I can't hear you. What?
What? You gotta speak up. I can't see you.
I thought I said I can't hear you. Well, I can't see you either.
Like, I forget the joke. It's like when you're driving in a car and your friend turns down the radio so he can see better.
I do so I can concentrate better. Plus, if I don't do it then, next time I jump in the car, my stereo is just going to blare in my face. Sorry, I do it for 2 reasons. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. I gotta take it personal, Lewis. But no, what I wanted to get back to, I forgot to type in the actual damn document.
Entertainment. Comics. Which
Yeah.
one?
Well, a lot of them actually. So there's this platform, and you can get it for like Android. I'm pretty sure it's out on iOS, but you can also go to it on their web client, which is webtoons.com. And essentially, it's a platform for free web comics, and it has a lot of people. Like, so if people who go through Facebook and they see like a bunch of these web comics that everyone shares them, but no one knows the creator's name. No one knows the name of the actual comic series. Blue Chair is one of them. I promise you, go to webtoons.com, search Blue Chair, and you'll be like, oh, that's the name of that comic? I never knew that. But it's absolutely fabulous. I'm subscribed to a few of them, but I want to make note of one story in particular. And I'll get to that as soon as I can damn log in.
I know which one you're talking about now. I looked it up right now.
Right? Like, he has an entire, like, just sitting out. Oh, God. I love Blue Chair Guy. He's cool. Oh, Shin. His name is Shin. Shin is the author of Blue Chair. There we go.
Mm.
What I'm subscribed to. So I'm going to go over and show, like, my subscription thing. And so one of the comics is Space Boy by the artist and writer Stephen McCraney, or McCrane. I'm not sure how you pronounce the last name. If it's McCraney or McCrane. But it is absolutely amazing. The art style is unique. It reminds me of a mixture between like Steven Universe, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and like what's Atomic Betty. Like all rolled into one. And the writing, it got science, like sci-fi elements to it. It is just fantastic. So good. It pulls at your heart. It makes you feel emotions. Oh.
What's it called again?
Space Boy.
Space Boy.
Yes, I highly recommend everyone just. And what's even cooler is the creator is such a cool, down-to-earth guy. Fans will see him fan art and 3D creations, and he basically takes those items and puts them in the next month's or the next week's chapter, and he shows off their fan work while also drawing like a quick sketch of himself replying to said messages, and he's like always in shock or in awe, saying he love it, or how like people who draw better than him should start their own comic books. I don't know, it's an amazing creator, an amazing story, an amazing fan base, and I think everyone should go out and read Space Boy. It's free, webtoons.com or Webtoons on your Android device, iOS device. This is not sponsored. It's from the just me loving the series and the platform. Check it out.
No, I know where to look for that Blue Chair stuff.
Yeah.
I probably know what it's called.
Oh, I mean, there's also more. There's as per usual. And Adventures of God, which is hilarious. I'm pretty sure if people look up Adventures of God, they'll know what that's from.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
But as per usual, by the artist Dami Lee. It's cute, adorable, hilarious, and it's like it's short and quick to the point, and it's I don't know. She has a comic where her grandmother is roasting a turkey, and I don't mean like not cooking it. She is insulting the turkey. I'm sorry. I love these creators, and like they're just so freaking funny. At least I think so.
Actually, just looked at their latest episode. It's pretty nice.
Told you, man. I will get you hooked. And it's about to be the weekend, so just go ahead and read to your heart's content.
That is true. But consider it already the weekend. Sorry, Friday afternoon, but
Yeah. But you want to know what else people should be reading, Lewis?
Science!
Bill. Well, actually,
Build the science car.
Lewis.
What's up?
I'm just shouting your name because like you're the new science guy. You're gonna replace Bill Nye. I know you're not qualified. Doesn't matter. You're replacing him. Tough luck. Tough cooking.
Hi, I'm Lewis. This is science. Good night. Good night, America. So our first topic for tonight on our science section is water freezes when it's in tiny tubes. Thanks, MIT. So, like every other thing that's discovered on this universe, of course, has the MIT researchers in it. So basically, MIT researchers found out that when water is inside these nano carbon, or is it carbon fiber? These nano carbon tubes, water molecules in diameter, water actually begins to
Solidify.
freeze. Yeah. Which is like baffling the MIT researchers because they thought the inverse would be happening, that the water would begin to boil. Because as you like decrease and condense the water, its boiling point is supposed to decrease, but the inverse happened. So
let me give you
crazy.
a reenactment of what happened. So I'm a scientist. I'm about to go ahead and do this theory and put this experiment to the test. My hypothesis is that we're going to have the water boil and become more of a gaseous substance. Okay, starting the experiment. What the fuck? Excuse my language, but no, I'm pretty like. If you've ever seen a scientist in the middle of like an experiment and they're like a down to earth person and like they'll go from being the most professional, 100% like proper person to a baffling screaming profanity potty mouth in an instant. It's hilarious.
I forget where I got this quote from, but basically someone was saying that water is the most abundant thing in our world, or one of the most abundant things in the world, and it's still one of the weirdest substances that we know of in science. You can't ever condense, because like as you try to like stuff it into something, the pressure just increases. So you can only really pressurize water. You can't really condense it like other liquids. And it's just got weird properties, like it's frozen form floats on top of its liquid form. That's crazy because other liquids that doesn't happen. The solid form of it sinks in the liquid form, and water is just such a weird thing.
I wonder.
Go ahead.
I wonder if we can like increase the carbon in our bodies, and then go into a really hot area, and then freeze. No, that's not how science works. I'm just being random here, okay?
No, Cubby, I say you sleep over there. The gravity's a little weaker over there. You'll sleep in this particular area. I can just feel it.
Are you calling your dog fat, Lewis?
No.
You're calling your dog fat, aren't you?
I'm not calling my dog fat.
You're inferring it.
So the researchers found out that if you decrease the diameter of the carbon nanotube
Hmm.
by a 100th, so they went from uh, what is it, 0.06 to, or 1.06 to 1.05
Hmm.
in the carbon nanotube in diameter. That ended up what is it, decreasing the, damn it, I lost my train of thought right now. I think they ended up decreasing the freezing point by 10
Oh,
degrees by just like 100th of a nanometer.
oh, that's actually whoa. What? That's that's crazy. What? I'm sorry. Like, the implications of that kind of made me start thinking about absolute zero, and like, sorry, kind of like my mind just like jumped ahead like 30,000 miles per second. Just for, oh wow, but oh, all
Oh,
bets
it's
are
so
off when you
weird.
get really small. Are we like getting closer to like this weird small micro? You know what? No, they have Rick Sanchez somewhere in that laboratory, and he's making a miniverse.
He's probably drunk in his sleep right now in the lab.
um, I saw a quote here about how they wouldn't call it ice. Yeah, while the water definitely goes into a solid phase, the team avoids calling it ice because that term implies a certain kind of crystalline structure, which they haven't yet been able to show conclusively exists in these confined spaces. It's not necessarily ice, but it's an ice-like phase, Strano says, which is also even more interesting because now it's like they're getting into a weird in-between form or a weird in-between state for water. I'm not saying it's a new state of matter because matter can only be liquid, solid, gas, or plasma. It's definitely a solid or possibly still a liquid. But for water itself, that's I don't. This is boggling my mind, Lewis. Like I did not expect to be this intrigued by the article, and I am.
It's the thing is, like, the physics of water, we like openly take them as like, oh, okay, yeah, that's normal. When you try to, or when you expect that with any other liquid substance that's not water in our natural world, you kind of become surprised that water is actually the outlier. It's not the norm for everything else, and it just seems to get weirder and weirder.
Kobe, it's the outlier. It's the outlier.
Kobe, Kobe,
Accept it.
relax. We'll have to talk about it, Kobe.
I got to pet Kobe one day. I got to like pick him up and like toss him up in the air and catch him a few times. He'll probably hate me for it, but
He probably hate you for it, yeah. He just like when you pick him up.
Lewis,
Yep.
I clicked the link to why can't humans regenerate body parts. What am I
Yep,
looking
you see
at?
the worm.
Oh, it's a worm.
So-
Okay.
Yeah. So, people sometimes wonder, like, hey, how come we can't regenerate limbs like lizards do, or worms do? And a group of scientists is claiming that, hey, it's actually possible. It's just untapped yet. We have the genes in there in our bodies. We just need to figure out how to unlock them. But the researchers or scientists are saying that it is out there in the horizon as a possibility. We just need to figure out how to harness it. So they're doing more tests on a specimen called the acorn worm, which they claim is close and genes. That is, they have a lot of the same genes we do. They just don't have the same structure. I don't know how they came out that way. But anyway, they're studying their makeup to see how they're able to regenerate so efficiently. Because if you cut an acorn worm in half, a brand new head and a brand new tail grow out of the two halves. So basically, you just created two acorn worms. That'd be
What?
kind of creepy if you just like cut off my arm and then my arm grows a whole new body, and then I just grow a new arm.
Hold on, like I guess like it would grow a new body. It would stand up and it would be like I am Seol, which is Lewis backwards. You know, your evil twin. Nanu.
It reminds me of that that thing that Wolverine can do. Apparently, how he could like regenerate back from like a drop of blood or something.
Yeah, which is totally OP.
Yes.
Cause like
I can end up having like a nosebleed and just have like 20 lives.
yes, like I'm not trying to argue the semantics behind superhero mutant powers of a guy who can grow claws out of his hands, but if you can regenerate from a single drop of blood, what is stopping you from regenerating a bunch of U's when you get shot and like blood splatters everywhere?
Yeah, definitely overpowered.
But no,
so yeah, interesting. People are looking into that, the whole regenerating thing.
So do you think this will like go down into the biology of the human genome and about how? Because like I'm not sure if it's a theory or it's like a working base of science for biology and chemistry yet, but they had the notion because as humans are being developed inside of a womb, we're in our we go through our different phases. And in our earliest phase, aside from being a sperm or a fertilized egg, our embryonic state at first has gills.
Oh yeah, I forget about that stage. You have gills.
And the gills later become our ears. So, but they're saying if you look at the embryonic state of a human, fish, and other things that are similar in that structure, they all start out looking extremely similar, and they have the same type of genetic keys. So the science or the history or the theory behind it is we have these genetic switches, which basically dictates as our embryonic state is developing, our genome, our genetic code sends upon these signals that say, hey, activate this side of the cells to generate this thing this way. And their thinking is if you can modify or hack the signals at the right time, you could probably end up with a human who has no normal ears but with gills instead, and things like that.
That would be interesting if that ever happens.
Like I'm being like super general and super simplifying it. Yeah. Because I'm not saying we like delay a signal and assume we'll have angel wings or like lizard hands or something, but just the notion that it's just that if we have these concepts and we have these aspects that are very similar to all these other animals, the only thing that is causing them to develop differently is which signals are being sent where at what time. Then if we could change that, maybe we can get some, different results for human development. But of course, doing that would be extremely taboo because we'd be playing God.
Yep.
I meant that to be as a reference to Futurama, not like a derogatory thing. You know what I meant. Yeah.
I just want to know when that happened. I could stay in a shelter and be safe in case something goes terribly, terribly wrong.
No, man, I was watching some cartoon and they basically took these hot women. It was 2 of them. And they activated some like genetic structures that turn them into cat women. And they're just like, no, what have you done? You're like, you're mixing the wrong thing. No, you're going to end like mankind as we know it. And like the women, they escape and they go on like a killing spree. And guys are like, this is hot, even if I'm dying. And it's just like, no.
This is how we're just gonna accidentally create zombies, Zane.
Are you sure we haven't already, Lewis?
We maybe already have, and I just don't know it. Is that supposed to be the Twilight Zone or the
No, it's X-Files. I think
that's how much I know about X-Files.
Twilight Zone was like the
yeah.
But I loved X-Files, man. That was my jam back in the day. But I love anything with aliens in it.
Aliens.
Like Dark Skies. Dark Skies is still one of my favorite movies. It's not that great of a movie, but I still love it. I just love it. I love it. But I think, oh snap, we went kind of way over time. Didn't even notice.
A little bit.
Didn't mind though. I had fun.
That's what counts.
Indeed. So is there anything you want to tell the audience before we sign off, Lewis?
See you guys next week. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I think we're going to be doing... Oh, I didn't want to run us across you as we are, like, closing out. What do you think if we did, like, every 10 episodes, a special episode, we talked about, like, one main topic for the entire hour?
I see what you're doing. Kind of like one particular topic. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be pretty cool.
Just to, mix things up a little bit,
Yeah, talk about one thing the whole time. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Really research it, dig into it, sink our teeth into it, get all the juices out.
Oh my god. Such imagery, Lewis.
My girlfriend's been watching Vampire Diaries a lot.
Well, thank you all for listening, for joining in on our podcast, Essence of Zen After Dark, the podcast that keeps you up to news with everything ranging from what's going on with us, what's going on with you, science, technology, gaming, and entertainment. We will see you all next week, Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Time at night. Remember, Essence of Zen After Dark is your one place, your one source for all things sexy black and Mexican men. Actually, I don't think I want to remember that part, but I don't know. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Later.